Hello there. Welcome to Mathematics Alive, Algebra Lesson 33, Geometry Problems on Perimeters and Areas. Problem number 1. The perimeter of a rectangle is 38 centimeters. The length is 3 centimeters greater than the width. Find the length L and the width W of the rectangle. So we are given the perimeter 38 centimeters, and we will be using the perimeter formula. P is equal to 2L plus 2W. And our first equation is the equation for the perimeter. We will substitute the value of P. 38 is equal to twice the length plus twice the width. And then our second equation is the second sentence. The length is 3 centimeters greater than the width, or L is equal to W plus 3. And we can use substitution to solve this system. We can substitute the value of L in equation 2 to the value of L in equation 1. So we will just rewrite equation 1, 38 equals 2L, substitute W plus 3 plus 2W. 38 equals 2W plus 2 times 3, 6 plus 2W. So we have 4W, then 38 minus 6. So we have 32 equals 4W, and divide both sides by 4. We have W equals 8. That is centimeters. Then we will substitute this value to equation 2. So we have L equals W, which is 8, plus 3. So L equals 11 centimeters. And to check, we will use either of the two equations. So let's use equation 1. .38 equals twice the length, 11, plus twice the width, 8. So 38 equals 22 plus 16. So we have 38 equals 38. Check. So our answers are correct. Our length is 11 centimeters and the width is 8 centimeters. For our problem number 2, we have the area of a rectangular lot is 96 meters squared. Twice the length of the rectangle is thrice its width. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. So let L be the length and let W be the width, given that the area is equal to 96 meters squared. So we will be using the formula area is equal to length times width. And it says twice the length, 2L, is equal to thrice the width. And then we are also given the area. The area is 96 meters squared is equal to length times the width. So we will simplify equation 1. This one will be length is equal to 3w over 2, dividing both sides by 2. So we will substitute this value to the value of L in equation 2. And then we have 96 is equal to 3w over 2 times w. So we have 96, then multiply by 2 is equal to 3w squared. Then dividing both sides by 3. So we can cancel this. W squared, then 96 divided by 3 is equal to 32 times 2. So we have W squared is equal to 64. And square root of both sides, we have W is equal to 8 meters. Then substituting the value of W to this equation, we have the length is equal to 3w over 2, 8 divided by 2. Then we have length is equal to 12 meters. And then we can check by using equation 2. Check. So using equation 2, we have 96 is equal to length 12 times width 8, and 96 equals 96. So we got the correct answers. Our length is 12 meters and our W is 8 meters. For problem number 3, we have the perimeter of a rectangle is 90 centimeters. The length is 5 centimeters more than the width. Find the dimensions of the rectangle. So we let the L be the length and let W be the width. We are given the perimeter 90 centimeters. So we will be using the perimeter formula. P is equal to twice the length plus twice the width. So our equation 1 is the equation for the perimeter. So we substitute for P the value 90 centimeters, then 2L plus 2W. And then the second equation is the second sentence. The length is 5 centimeters more than the width. So L is equal to 5 plus W, or W plus 5. Then we can use substitution here. We can substitute this value to the value of L in equation 1. So we have 90 is equal to 2L, W plus 5 plus 2W. And then 90 is equal to 2W plus 10 plus 2W. So we have 4W equals 90 minus 10, or 80 is equal to 4W. Dividing both sides by 4, we have 20 equals W, or 20 centimeters. And then substituting this value to any of the two equations, and we will choose the simpler one. We will choose this, equation 2. So we have L is equal to 20 plus 5. So L is equal to 25 centimeters. And checking, we will be using equation 1. Equation 1, so 90 equals 2L, 25 times 2 plus 2W. So 90 equals 50 plus 40. 90 equals 90. Correct. So W, or our width, is equal to 20 centimeters, and our length is 25 centimeters. Problem number 4, we have the area of a rectangular lot is 108 meters squared. If 4 times the width is 3 times the length, what are the dimensions of the lot? So we let L be the length and let W be the width, and we are given the area, which is 108 meters squared. So we will be using the formula area is equal to length times width. So the first equation will be from the first sentence. The area of a rectangular lot is 108 meters squared. So we will substitute 108 for the area in the area formula. It's equal to length times the width. And then the second sentence will be translated as 4 times the width. 4 times the width is equal to 3 times the length. So 3L. And then we will simplify this. So we will solve for W equals 3L. And then divide both sides by 4. So we'll have 3/4 L is equal to W. And this will be substituted to equation number 1. So by substitution, we have 108 equals length times 3/4 L. Then we multiply this. So we have 108 equals L squared. L squared. And then we multiply both sides of this by 3/4 or 4/3 times 4/3 to be able to cancel this. So we multiply this by 4/3. So we have L squared is equal to 108 divided by 3 times 4 is equal to 144. And then we get the square root of both sides. So we have L is equal to 12 meters. Then we will substitute this value to the value of L in equation 2. So using equation 2, we have W is equal to 3/4 times L. 12. 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. So W is equal to 9 meters. And then by checking, we will be using any of the two equations. And I will be using equation 1. 108 equals length 12 times width 9. So 108 equals 108. So we got the correct answers. We have the length is equal to 12 meters and the width is equal to 9 meters. I hope you learned something from our lesson for today. And if you think this is helpful for you, please don't forget to share it and like it. And please subscribe to this channel by clicking the button below. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.